My name is Akati Khasiani. I'm a multidisciplinary artist and a cultural worker. To give a bit more detail, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a writer, a musician, and I'm also an executive producer at a women's only event called Strictly Silk. My cultural work is at Heva Fund, where I'm the partnerships manager, and I'm currently enjoying the privilege of running our grant fund called Ignite Culture in partnership with the British Council. When I'm not working, I'm doing most stereotypically introverted things. I'm home, I'm reading, I'm on the internet or watching films, or I'm out in nature just trying to enjoy some of the bounty that we've been given for free and that we really need to also take care of. So my educational background is in medicine. I did my undergraduate in medicine and surgery at the University of Nairobi, and I got a master's in public health with health economics. And then I pivoted, as people of my generation do, into the work I do today. Working in medicine in Kenya, providing healthcare for our fellow citizens, it's a challenging job, and I think my former colleagues have had the opportunity to express the challenges for many years since we were on the streets with Linda Afia. There's a real disparity of resources and information, and that really affects just not only the ability to give care, but also your ability to form the kind of relationships you need to form with your patients for them to listen to you. So I found that that idea of information asymmetry, it really translates across almost all kind of sectors, and with the creative and cultural sector, where we see that causing friction is in between financiers and policymakers who don't really understand what creative and cultural workers do all day, and so don't understand how to support them. And we also have the asymmetry, which is also quite similar to what we have in healthcare, where the audience or the recipients of what our creatives are doing every day feel like it's difficult for them to put financial value on something that they feel they deserve. And it's true, we do deserve, perfect health. We do deserve beauty and joy and connection, which is what the creative and cultural industries give to us. But at the same time, we need to be able to support the people who are doing the work and giving us these beautiful gifts. So our work at Heva is to kind of stand as a bridge between all these various things at different levels of the value chain and say, is everyone hearing what everyone else is saying? And are we giving people what they need, or just what we think they need? Heva was started in 2013. There's an arts collective based in Nairobi called The Nest Collective, and they work in artistic production. And as part of that, they started thinking about how do we make livelihood sustainable for our fellow creative workers in the city. So they started Heva, which was designed to support, catalyze creative economy. So not only thinking about creative and cultural workers as people who need support, but bringing them into the formal economy and recognizing in terms of numbers that people understand, in terms of data that people understand. In view of this year's International Women's Day theme of breaking the bias, I'd like to say to other women and other people who are doing the work of addressing gender inequality, as far as breaking the bias, I think most women in similar positions to mine or doing similar work to mine are very, very aware of the biases we faced. The challenge for us is to make sure that we don't perpetuate similar biases, prejudices, judging people on factors that maybe, we're not in control of how we got these biases. We were taught, we were socialized, we were prepared for a world that is no longer here, it's changing. And I think that's kind of the thing that we need to keep in mind. The world is always changing. There are always people with different and sometimes better ideas than you. Keep an open mind, keep an open ear, and keep an open heart, and I think we will all together be able to break the bias.